Beneath the ancient skies of Israel, a child was born not merely to live but to challenge the very forces of oppression. From barren womb to mighty warrior, Samson was destined for legends, his strength unrivaled, his heart fiercely passionate. Yet, as he fought for his people against the relentless Philistines, he unknowingly danced on the fine line between heroism and hubris. In a tale where love and betrayal collide, witness the rise and fall of a man whose very locks held the secrets to his fate. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto the woman, and said unto her, Behold now, thou art barren, and bearest not, but thou shalt conceive, and bear a son. Judges 13 verse 3. The story begins in Israel during a time of oppression by the Philistines. The Israelites had turned away from God, and as a result, they were suffering. However, God sent an angel to a woman from the tribe of Dan, announcing that she would give birth to a son who would be a Nazirite, dedicated to God from birth. This son would grow to deliver Israel from the Philistines. And the Spirit of the Lord began to move him at times in the camp of Dan between Zorah and Eshtaol. Judges 13 verse 25. From a young age, Samson was marked by his unusual strength, which was attributed to his Nazirite vow. He was not to cut his hair, consume alcohol, or come near dead bodies. His strength became a symbol of divine empowerment. And Samson went down to Timnath, and saw a woman in Timnath of the daughters of the Philistines. Judges 14 verse 1. Despite his divine calling, Samson fell in love with a Philistine woman, which displeased his parents. He insisted on marrying her, showcasing his disregard for the Israelite covenant. At the wedding feast, he posed a riddle that led to conflict with the Philistines. When they discovered the answer through treachery, Samson retaliated fiercely. And the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him, and he rent him as he would have rent a kid, and he had nothing in his hand. Judges 14 verse 19. Samson's riddle and subsequent anger led him to kill 30 Philistines to settle a debt. This marked the beginning of his tumultuous relationship with the Philistines, who would become his frequent adversaries. And it came to pass afterward, that he loved a woman in the valley of Sorek, whose name was Delilah. Judges 16 verse 4. Later, Samson fell in love with Delilah, another Philistine. The rulers of the Philistines bribed her to discover the secret of Samson's strength. After several failed attempts where Samson misled her, he finally revealed that his strength lay in his uncut hair. Delilah betrayed him by cutting his hair while he slept, leading to his capture. Then Samson called unto the Lord, and said, O Lord God, remember me, I pray thee, and strengthen me, I pray thee, only this once, O God. Judges 16 verse 28. Samson was blinded and imprisoned, but in his final moments, he cried out to God for strength one last time. He pulled down the pillars of the Philistine temple during a gathering, killing himself and many Philistines, thus delivering Israel from their enemies. Moral lessons from the story of Samson for us. 1. Consequences of disobedience. Samson's story illustrates that turning away from God's commands and making selfish choices can have serious consequences, not just for oneself but for others as well. 2. The importance of integrity. Samson's relationships were often based on superficial attractions rather than his maker.